What up, people? It's the College Football Hangover podcast on I Live for Saturdays, the best college football channel on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at I Live for Saturdays 4, as in the number 4. Like, comment, and subscribe. And the NBA Finals is over. A new champion has been crowned, the Golden State Warriors. 4-2 over the Cleveland Cavaliers, or I should say the Fighting LeBrons. What an incredible team the Golden State Warriors are, and we'll get in a few minutes. I don't know how long this is going to take, this podcast, but the Big O is back! The Big O!
What up, what up?
Yeah, he's back. He was just chilling. He was out there doing his thing. He's back, though. He's back on the podcast. And I know my first day of kindergarten or preschool, my first friend was Latino. And I don't think that made me necessarily racist. I think it just had to be, it was just race related. I was friends with him because he looked like me. I knew he came from the same background. We both spoke Spanish. So yeah, I did, as a child, connect with people of my same race. And in basketball, in all sports, really, you'll see a white player, even though he's not very good. Like, for example, a Tim Tebow, a Johnny Manziel. Even though he's not really good, and I'm talking about at the pro level, he'll still have a strong following. And I think the biggest reason, I think Omar can agree with me, is because he's white. Because they're white.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, the whole fascination with Dellavedova, or Dellavedova, as we call him here on I Live for Saturdays.
That's good.
Yeah, no, it's not me. That was Twitter. That's not me.
I haven't heard that one. I haven't seen that on Twitter.
It's hilarious. There's a bunch of Jay-Z memes.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Alright, well, I will probably post it right here on the video. But the fascination with him, it all starts that he's white. And I said that on my other account. And I got in an argument with the Twitter follower. He didn't like it because he thought he was white, and he thought I was trying to say white folks are racist. I said, no, that's not necessarily true. It just has to do with race. And it's not a bad thing. If there's a Latino player in the NBA, all Latinos root for him. The black people, they root for black folks. Yao Ming still gets all-star votes because he's Asian. From Asian people. It's not racist to say that, oh, well, I root for Dellavedova because he's white. And I think as a community, and I think we're doing an awful job in America, we don't want to talk about race. Baltimore riots, you get Ferguson, nobody wants to talk about race. Now, I'll say there are some black folks that really want to get on that, and that's fine. But it has to do with race. Doesn't mean everything or every issue is racist, but it does have to do with race. All these issues root from we don't want to talk to each other about these type of things. And the Dellavedova fascination is, without a doubt, have everything to do with that he is white. There are 100 Dellavedovas in the league and in the finals. Every year there's at least one player. Just one example that was in my mind. Patrick Beverley is pretty much the same exact player as Dellavedova. I just don't understand the whole, oh, well, no, that's not true. We like him because he's gritty. There are 1,000 players in the NBA that are gritty. I don't know if there's 1,000 players that say it, but there are a bunch of players in the NBA that are gritty, that fall on the floor, that get the little offensive rebound through pure hustle. There's a bunch of guys, and none of them are,
yeah, doing their job.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're at the top level. You're playing at the top level of the world. You're supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of them. And that does no shots at Dellavedova, even though he's not a good player. I mean, I think defensively, he's not bad. Offensively, he gives you absolutely nothing.
Oh my God, it's horrible. I was watching the finals yesterday. No, I was watching Game 5, and I was at Eric's house. And every time he pulled up for a shot, before he even let the ball go, I'm like, that's not in. That's not in. There's no way that's in. And whenever he would make a shot, it surprised me. It surprises people when he makes a shot.
Yeah, and I'm just back to our point that white players are more popular because America is mostly white. And there's nothing wrong with that. Root for your white guy. That's fine. When we want to still go, oh, don't talk about that, or that's what makes the divide between the races, when we don't want to talk about it. In a marriage, I should say, and if you're a struggling marriage, and you go into a marriage counselor, what do they usually say? The most common thing in marriage counseling is, well, you guys don't talk out your problems. That's always it. That's the most common thing in a marriage. You don't want to talk about it. You want to avoid a fight. It's okay to have a bit of an argument. Just be mature with other people. That's all I'm saying. There is nothing wrong with Dellavedova fame. Just, white folks, once you start admitting it, we can now start bridging gaps in race. And race is an issue in America. I know a lot of folks don't want to hear that, but it is an issue. It is an issue. It's not 1950s issue, no, but we still got a long way to go if we want to be a peaceful society. And I think Omar had his analogy with the WWE.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you look at the last three big, huge megastars, the faces of the company, of WWE. It's been Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena, who are all white. You could argue of The Rock, but I'm sorry, The Rock was not as a big star as Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was close. Yeah. He was really close. Yep. He was right, almost up there. But Stone Cold Steve Austin, to this day, just like blows everybody's merchandise sales through the water.
And The Rock is one of the most talented people in the history of this earth in terms of entertaining people. He is so damn talented. And even that guy still doesn't even come close to Austin. He doesn't come close to Hulk Hogan. He doesn't come close to John Cena. As talented he is. And why?
Because it's a white-dominated sport. You look at, like, most wrestling fans, you know, they're not like me. They're not short brown guys. They're dominantly, you look at a Raw crowd, they're dominantly white. It's not a bad thing.
It's not
a bad thing.
It's a smart business move by Vince McMahon. And I have no problem with it.
There's a lot of great talents who are black. Ron Simmons was an amazing talent. You remember him as Farouk.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ron Simmons was an amazing talent. Titus O'Neil right now.
Wait. Farouk was... Damn!
Yeah, he was that guy.
I love Farouk. Yes.
But did they give him the title? No. You know who they gave the title to? They gave the title to his partner, John Bradshaw Layfield.
Yep.
Think of that.
I honestly don't remember that guy. And again, it's not racist. White folks, don't worry about it. Everyone wants to call you racist. You're not. It's just because you want to root for your own guy. It's not racist. We root for Latinos all the time because they come from the same backgrounds as we do.
In Ecuador, they treat Antonio Valencia, who is a player for Manchester United, for those of you who don't know, they treat him like a god. Mm-hmm. Every other player in the world is irrelevant to Ecuadorian people. All they care about is Antonio Valencia. Now it's starting to come up Enter Valencia because he's in the Premier League. But like he has training, like he has academies, like posters,
everywhere.
Posters everywhere.
Everywhere around Ecuador. Yep.
And Real Madrid this year with Chicharito, Javier Hernandez, he scored. Let's be honest, it was kind of a lucky goal against Atletico Madrid. But the Mexican community was on fire because of that goal. And
we have a lot of Latinos on Facebook. Nothing but Chicharito on our news feeds. So I think we've established that, at least I don't live for Saturdays. That's our belief on race. And I love talking about race. It doesn't have to be all about sports. You know, this is a real show. We get to talk about wherever the hell we want. Exactly. We like to talk about real issues. And I think that's an important issue in the world. So white folks, just embrace it. Talk it out with people. That's all I'm going to say. And everyone else, of all the minorities in America, grow up and embrace it as well. It's okay for them to root for their own people.
Every minority does it, whether they want to admit it or not.
Yeah.
They all do it. We do it. I do it.
Yep. We all do it. So I'm going to go in about the actual game. Now to the actual game. I'm going to try to hopefully we could shorten this video. I know we said we were gonna talk about all day or as long as we want, but so quickly on LeBron, Omar, your quick opinion. Omar isn't necessarily the best basketball opinion. Once college football comes along, it's gonna be great. But Omar, basketball opinion, LeBron, where do you rank him all time? I know I put you on the spot.
Yeah, definitely the top 10. I'd still say like 6. I don't know if he cracks top 5 yet. I mean, you know way more of the NBA than I do, but I mean, just like star power, I think he still cracks 6.
Yeah, that's what we said on the show. Top 6, arguably 7. You can say 7 because Hakeem Olajuwon was incredible. People that we feel are on the outside. We like Bill Russell, but I don't take Bill Russell over LeBron. I love Bill Russell, but he played in a league of 8 teams, and they call him the ultimate winner. Yeah, because he played 8 teams, and his team was stacked.
You know what's crazy about that time? They still played almost pretty much the same amount of games.
That's incredible to me that they played 82 games. They said, YOLO, let's just freaking play all the games anyway. Like, what? That's freaking crazy to me. But, yeah, LeBron, somewhere outside the top 5. Possibly top number 5. He had an incredible finals performance, almost averaging a triple-double in the final.
That's ridiculous.
It's amazing. He was 1.2 assists per game away from having a triple-double in the finals. That's insane. Shooting percentage-wise was poor. It was very poor, actually. I think it was 38%. But, I mean, he had to shoot a lot, man. He was dumping it out to JR. He was dumping it out to Dellavedova. Wide open shots! And just not in. Wide open shots. All freaking data to measure where you want to shoot and line up your elbows, your shoulders, and your feet, set your feet. All that. Couldn't drain a shot.
Didn't even have the quality of a bench to begin with.
Nope. I mean, they played 7 players. LeBron played incredible minutes. He looked gassed. He looked fresh the last game. I was surprised. But just was not enough.
It's amazing he's got him that far.
Yeah, it really is. Definitely top 6, top 7-ish. Golden State, let's go really quickly on the champions. Congratulations. Oh, we already said congratulations. But again, congratulations to Golden State. Jump shooting teams can't win, says who? They're awesome. They're so much fun. I'm really excited about Golden State. They are always going to be competitive in the West. I hope I see them in the finals again next year. LeBron kind of bullied them a few times. I know Sean Livingston got bullied, but I'm sure he'll be back. But Golden State for the NBA, I think is great.
You know people always forget about logic. A 3-pointer counts more than a 2-pointer. You got to remember that.
Yeah, someone really smart. I heard on the Cow Herd on the Herd, the show. Love the show, by the way. We love the show on this.
Awesome show.
Yeah. But he quoted someone else, and he said, if you take 10 three-point shots and you make 3 of them, you get 9 points. To beat that, taking 2s, if you take 10 shots, taking 2s, to beat that, you have to make 5 of them. Right? So, I mean, logically, it's just better to take a 3. And that's shooting 50%. That's tough. There's more defenders inside of the arc.
What's the joke that we have when we play basketball with people?
Yeah.
Anything that's not a 3 is a layup. It's a little joke we got.
And never take the inefficient 2. That one step inside the 3 or a few steps inside the 3 is the worst possible shot. We never take that shot, and we've done it. I think it's been quicker games. We get to 11 pretty fast. One problem I did have though with the finals was Andre Iguodala getting Finals MVP. And yes, I am petty about awards, especially in sports that I care about. I am petty about Finals MVP. And I don't understand why every year, if there's a guy that's defending LeBron and he's doing well, he gets all the goddamn praise in the world.
Didn't even really play that well against LeBron. If you really think about it, LeBron was still dropping like 30 a game.
Yeah, he dropped 36.
Dropped 36.
I know he shot 38, but that was mostly because he would drive and all the hands would be in his face. Or he had to step back and take a fadeaway 3 because the clock was running down. It's not necessarily on Andre Iguodala.
Last year.
And Andre Iguodala played really well offensively. Offensively, he added those 15 extra points that he usually doesn't add. I think he averages like 9. Andre Iguodala's a really good player, by the way. I love Andre Iguodala.
I had a feeling he was going to win it. You know that? After game 1, I had a feeling. It was just like, he's probably going to get Finals MVP. After game 1, I thought that. I had that feeling.
He was taking wide open shots. Like, he deserves all the praise in the world, and he was a huge X factor for Golden State. But you're not even in the game with Steph Curry. If Andre Iguodala's not there, Golden State still has a chance. If Steph Curry isn't there, LeBron sweeps him. LeBron absolutely sweeps them.
He does it by himself.
He could have done it by himself. You take out Andre Iguodala, you still got a pretty good series. Take off Steph Curry, it's over. And then Steph Curry, incredible. He's amazing for the NBA. 3-point shots are exciting. He plays exciting. He takes fadeaway threes, freaking 30 feet away from the basket. It's amazing. He's so fun to watch. He deserved Finals MVP. So did LeBron, almost averaging a triple-double. I like it when they give it to the best player on the other team because without him, they're not even there. And even in the game, even if Steph Curry didn't play that well, again, they're not in the game without him. I don't care about Dellavedova shutting him down. Andre Iguodala didn't do crap for the first 3 games. He didn't do squat.
And I might not be the greatest basketball player in the world, and I admit that. But even I could see, there's not a lot of players in the history of the NBA. I don't think there's any who could have won that series with those players that the Cavs had.
Yeah, with LeBron, yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt. LeBron had a huge uphill battle. I thought he did the best he could. He didn't shy away from the moment. He said, YOLO, I'm going to do whatever possible, whatever it takes. He had that Kobe mentality. I like that. He really did. He took a lot of shots.
He took a lot of shots.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Love Kobe Bryant. But, yeah, LeBron was amazing. So was Steph. So was Iguodala, too. Golden State are the champions. Congratulations, Golden State.
Well deserved,
yes.
Steve Kerr.
Yeah, Steve Kerr. He is my dog.
He is awesome.
He is my dog. Love him. All right, so this has been it. This has been the College Football Hangover Podcast. Follow us on Twitter. Like, comment, subscribe. Omar, sign off.
Peace.
Peace.